Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
On this episode of Claim Your Excellent Life, we are going to speak about something very, very, very important. We are going to speak about why we need to pay attention to our mind and what it's telling us so our body doesn't get sick. And the reason that this podcast is really important at this time is because I just lost my very best friend from college. I've known him for 39 years while he was on vacation in Florida with his girlfriend. I don't even think they were there a day when he suffered from a seizure. Seizure could have been because he was having a stroke. They don't really know. Suffice to say, he was rushed off to the hospital where they could not get him stabilized. They realized that he had internal bleeding going on, that he had a 70% closure of his carotid artery through one of the tests that they gave him, and he also was having issues with constipation and bowel problems. He had diabetes for a couple of years, and he was going through a really difficult time emotionally in terms of family dynamics. And I'm not going to get into the specifics. I do want to say this much about it. We need to pay attention to what is going on with us emotionally. You know, years ago when I was doing a lot of Rotary meetings, doing demonstration lectures of hypnosis, I always ended the meetings by telling the group to look around the room at all the happy smiling faces, but to look inside themselves to see which ones were dying inside. Because there are a lot of people who wear happy fake smiles, but they're very upset. They're not feeling good about their life for many reasons, and they're not dealing with it. Or if they are dealing with it, they aren't dealing with it in a way that is constructive. This is a problem, especially if you have children. Now, my friend 8 years ago had gone to a office meeting, and it felt like he was having a heart attack, but it really was his bowels were so full that it was hitting his heart muscle, and that's what he was feeling. And they said at that time, if he hadn't gotten the help when he did, his bowels could have exploded and killed him right then. Sadly, at that time, he had told me that he was done living, that he was sick of dealing with people abandoning him. And I have to admit, I had abandoned him not once but twice, because I went to Israel, didn't know if I was coming back or not, ever. And then I went out to California. And I actually did see him about a year ago, and we've been FaceTiming in the last year or so. But the bottom line was he was really miserable in his emotional life. And because of that, he had lost his will to live. So, when he was on the operating table, they were putting a stent into him, and he was only 57 years old. He died right there on the table. So this is my question for you. What are you not dealing with in your life that you need to contend with? Because I'm going to tell you right here, right now, that I've been through a lot of crap in my life. I got rid of a brain tumor, MRI, proved that out, through visualization. Thank God I paid attention to what I learned from my mentor, David Gilgun. He did not teach me in terms of trainings, but he took me under his wing and he taught me everything, and he worked in oncology at Beth Israel Hospital. He retired about a year after we met, and he's the reason I became a hypnotist. He made sure I did what I had to do to learn how to do it, and because I didn't want to let him down, I did what he told me to do. I got rid of bipolar too. You know, conventional medicine says it's impossible. I have news for them. Until you learn how to use your mind to take control of what's going on with your thoughts create your life. It creates your health, and it can create your ill health. And this is what I'm finding out more and more. You want to make your life miserable? Continue thinking those negative thoughts that you have. Continue going there and feeling sorry for yourself. Continue being a victim. But if you're ready to get over it, give me a freaking call. 781-315-1719. I'm here to help you. I know how to do this. I've done it for myself. I even got rid of my asthma. The only time it ever comes up anymore is if I'm overtired or if I am having a toxic interaction with somebody. In which case, I have a really bad asthma attack, and it's my body telling me to get them the hell out of my life. And trust me, I do, and I teach all of my clients the same damn thing. Because this is the thing. You're only going to be as healthy as the environment in which you put yourself, and that means even people who are in your lives, even if they're family members, I don't care, whoever they are, if they are not able to respect you and love you for who you are, they do not belong in your life. And I don't care if it's a sister, a parent, a kid, I don't give a damn who it is. The only people who are going to overrun your boundaries are the people who you allow to do so. And there's a whole treatment around how one learns how to have really strong boundaries and to let people know that you're in control of who it is that you're going to be interacting with and under what conditions. Seriously, it's something I do with my clients all the time. Because this is the thing. Until we learn how to love ourselves enough to pay attention to what's going on inside our minds, which are, by the way, developed to bring up a lot of negativity to keep us in the fight or flight mode to keep us safe. But we don't need this all the time. And all these stupid buzzers and whatever reminders we have on our cell phones and our iPads and our computers going off all the time, this is just triggering the cortisol. You need to turn that crap off and make times when you want to look at your emails, when you want to get to the stuff that you want to get to in a time period that works for you. Because let me tell you something. As long as you're distracted by all that crap, you're never going to get to the work that you need to do in order to move forward in your own life. That's the personal stuff as well as the professional stuff. It's called time blocking. And taking control of your calendar and turning off your damn phone so that you're not interfered with when you're doing deep, deep, deep work. Deep work means work that takes time and thoughtfulness and, shall we say, focus to get it done. Can't do it with all this other garbage going on, with all this technology we have all around us all the time. Just some ideas for you. Simplify your life. Figure out what's important to you and work toward that. Because this is the thing. If you're not going to take care of your life and your health, who's going to do it for you? That's right, nobody. Nobody. Because no one cares about your life as much as you do. Except for perhaps if you have a child or a grandchild. And I'll tell you, with my smoking cessation clients, the most successful ones have grandkids. Really young, 3, 4, 5 years old, telling their grandparents that they want them to be alive when they get married or when they go to college or whatever it is. And usually, if I anchor that desire from this grandkid and have them make a promise in a hypnotic state to that child, because I wouldn't lie to that child, right? That they will stay away from cigarettes, they will do so. It's amazing how well that works. But I need to have somebody who actually wants to stop smoking, not someone who has been talked into it. It has to come from them themselves. Similarly with you, if you know you're one of these people who's not dealing with all those negative things that are going on in your mind, or if you're feeling anxious all the time, you need to step up and take care of yourself. Because until that happens, guess what? You're just going to end up in a cycle of illness, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And you might find yourself very dead. I'm telling you, this is what happened to my friend. There was no need for it. Absolutely none. He did amazing work out in the community. He gave it all away, but he never would take the love and comfort from his friends. I can't tell you how many times I argued with him over the last few years. You know what? You can't be resentful if you're unwilling to take the love and the gifts that people give you. He was just one of these people who just gave and gave and gave until I felt resentful. And that's not a healthy way to be. Because we're a channel. We have to give and receive. By receiving and accepting the gifts of those who love and care for you and support you in what you're doing, you're able to put out more energy to other people. But he got himself to the point where he was so freaking depleted that his health went to hell in a handbasket and he died. So, I want you to pay attention to those thoughts in the back of your mind, your inner wisdom, your unconscious mind, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter. It's all the same thing. And really address those things that keep coming up in your mind over and over and over again. If it's money problems, if it's anxiety about your work situation that you're not enjoying right now, or maybe you made yourself a job instead of a great business, when you created your own business, whatever it is, I can help you with all that stuff. Just give me a call, 781-315-1719. And if you have to leave a message, just let me know some times and dates when you can meet. Or you can even just text that information to me. Just give me your name, tell me what's going on with you, how you heard about me, that it was from Claim Your Excellent Life podcast, and tell me a little bit about what's going on with you and give me some dates and times and we'll talk. See if it's a good fit. Because you know what? This work is not really for everybody. It's really just for the people who want to change now. It's a beautiful thing, though, because it happens really quick. And for those of you who might have some concerns about hypnosis and neurolinguistic programming, go check out dawningvisions.com. That's my website. There's so many testimonials on there. There's so many blogs and this podcast. It's all up there. I've been doing this work for 16, 17 years now. And it's amazing. My clients make me look like I walk on water. Trust me, I'm more than human. However, they have great stories of health and wellness, and it doesn't matter how complicated their cases were. It doesn't matter how challenging it was. It doesn't matter how many of those licensed professionals let them down. It doesn't matter. Those who applied themselves to the process moved on with their lives. They let go of their past issues. They're living right now in the present, and they are living their future the way that they wanted it. And you know what? That's what life is all about. Happiness, fulfillment, productivity, love, sharing, most especially for ourselves. Anyway, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, AT as in Tom, REON as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.